Welcome, wonderful Gemini. This is your September 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Gemini. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Eight of Earth, which would be the Eight of Pentacles. It says here, skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. We also have the Water Elements, Culmination card with Root Chakra and Hematite, and Mid-Heaven Pinnacle. Alrighty then, we are having major activities from the candle here as well, so I think this is going to be a very active month for you, dear Gemini. All right, let me just try to fix that for a second. So there we go. Oh my, it's going to be a crazy month, Gemini. All right. Did you see that? Okay, so there's definitely some kind of culmination in your midheaven, some kind of rewards coming here. I feel it. Midheaven is the pinnacle, combination of your hard work. Are you having a Saturn transit? Well, Saturn transit is in the 9th house officially, but for some of you Geminis who are having their ascendant like in the later part of degrees, Saturn is probably already kind of hitting your 10th house as well. So that might be this. Or it's talking about the approach of Saturn to your 10th house, which is the public house, the public domain. So those of you who have been working very, very hard over the last decade or so, this is the time when you reap the rewards of your hard work, okay? Saturn is going to bring some new responsibilities as well. For those of you who are just starting to experience this transit, you will be kind of working very hard. I mean, over the next 2.5, even 3 years, depending where your MC is, for those of you who have rising in Gemini. Okay, so yeah, Eight of Earth is all Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles is all about the hard work and the, you know, being rewarded. You know, skilled work is rewarding. Some of you are going back to school as well, for those of you who are going to college, and for those of you who are choosing a college, I would go with intuitive decision here, definitely, with water element here. But for most of you, I see you working really hard and achieving your goals and being rewarded. This is social recognition, okay? But if you're kind of, you know, cutting yourself some slack and falling behind, you know, Saturn can also punish you. So just be mindful to keep your ducks in a row at your workplace, okay? Saturn will reward your hard work. However, if you try to do any shortcuts, it will definitely not reward that, okay? So for those of you who need grounding, because this is quite hectic energy with the candle and this setting itself on fire. For those of you who need grounding, root chakra and hematite, meditating on your root chakra and using hematite stone to actually ground yourself. It will help you ground in this culmination period. But let's clarify all of this with tarot. I'm going to work with Rider O Star. That's a beautiful card. Wish fulfillment. The Ace of Swords. Okay, I'm going to put this like that because it's not really in reverse. It's not really upright. So let's see what we get. Star is all about the wish fulfillment. Okay, so really some of you are gonna reap the rewards of your hard work in the month of September. I think you'll be finally recognized and seen and acknowledged for what you truly bring to the table here. Yes, judgment. If you had any enemies, those are falling off, okay? Maybe you were not speaking on your behalf. Maybe you were not defending yourself with the Ace of Swords came in like this position. Maybe you let people talk their talk and you kind of did your thing. and you just were silent, but the truth is going to be revealed, and you are going to be seen for what you are. You might have changed on the way there. You are definitely not the same person as you were a year before, dear Gemini. And I see you here being very passionate about your career with the King of Wands, just really, you know, giving your best here. But also with Temperance here underneath the midheaven, I think it's also important that you find the time to balance also your rest time, okay? For some of you, because this is really like culmination, working very hard, but here the water element might help you actually recuperate your strength, because if you're just all active, you'll get exhausted, and that's a way to burn out, as we know. Okay, so I think in the month of September, some truths are coming out to be seen, and that's in your favor, okay? Yes, Neptune, there was some kind of illusion. Maybe people were talking bad things or just downright lies about you. And this is all going to be kind of nullified now. Or, yeah. Let me see. Leo. Yeah, it's definitely your time to shine, dear Gemini. I'm hearing one more card. House 8. Yes, definitely some big money energy here as well with the House 8. That's also other people's resources, okay? And Jupiter is in your 11th house at the moment as we speak. So those who might be connected, maybe you can make some money with online business, or a friend of a friend, acquaintance. You might have a new idea, or you might actually kind of move into partnership with somebody here, possibly a Leo or a Pisces, artistic. So if you're creating something in the month of September, it looks like a good month for you to actually join forces with somebody who you might have had this idea briefly discussed with, not really explaining the full concept of it, but you know, maybe you just saw the art and you like their work and you kind of wanted to join forces, but it was just like a brief communication exchange of contact or something. So in the month of September, I think you will find the time, and it might be something really wonderful, something that will really be successful here with the midheaven. Look at this beautiful card. Like, this is something that's like top notch, okay? This is something that you're making up. It's top notch. For those of you who are looking for a new job, you got your wish fulfillment, the star here, especially if it's related to music industry, any kind of creative industry here with the Neptune and the water element as well. That will be something that's very beneficial. But also for those of you who are kind of, you know, working whatever you're passionate about here with the King of Wands. King of Wands is all about this passionate work, and Jupiter is about expansion. So you might be really passionate about this new project of yours that's creative, that you really love to do, and it might make you really loads of money over time. Okay, so because Saturn will bring results over time. It won't happen kind of overnight here. I don't feel like it's going to be this overnight thing because of the 8 of Pentacles here and culmination. That reminds me sort of a Saturn and midheaven, which is Saturnian house 10th. Okay, so yeah, but over time this could really make you loads of money. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful start. Okay, congratulations on a wonderful September. This is, I think, the best reading you got in a while now for this part of the reading. Now, let's see what's happening in your love life. Gemini, I'm very, very curious to see that. So, let's open up. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And here we have Badger as well. I think I saw a Badger in a sign before you. What would that be? Taurus. Okay, so some of you might be meeting a Taurus because they had like the same animals in the cards in the love spread. We have also persistence here, and the word that I misread as euphoria. So some of you might be really having a good time in the month. Oh yeah, the lure of the easiest way. Exactly what I was feeling. And the moon, we have perception. Okay, this is our new deck. I love this deck, astrological one. Okay, so temptation in the month of September is definitely coming for you, dear Gemini. Okay, All right, you might not be seeing things as clearly as you should in the month of September with the moon card. You might have some kind of perception about the person that you want to be with, that you kind of persistently wanted to be with for some of you. And for some of you, you've been trying to manifest some sort of a relationship with somebody, and then somebody new has kind of showed up and offered you the lure of the easiest way, you know. So some of you might be tempted to go in a completely new direction and give up on something you were kind of persistent on. Okay, but I ain't getting much more from these cards, so let's clarify with tarot, okay? Let's clarify with the new deck that I got for my birthday. So let's see what happened here. Another card of the star, funny enough. So wish fulfillment for some of you. I'm going to get this one as the extra clarifier here, because I'm kind of missing a piece of a puzzle, I feel, and I think that's it. Okay. Alrighty then. So we're going to another deck. I heard that one, okay? All right. Dear Gemini, okay, as I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below how you like my content. Do you resonate with it? Would you like to change something, add something up? Please comment down below. Thank you very much. These cards kind of have the same color, so you might be, for some of you, might be getting what you want, but it might not be what you expect, you know. You might have expected something very, very passionate with some kind of new person that you're persistent on getting with, and you might get really kind of stable thing, you know, with a younger person, possibly. This person looks very, very young here, or it might be very older, and if you're very young. Okay. Okay, so it looks like you're coming into the energy of like a commitment for some of you in the month of September. I'm feeling that way as well. Perhaps you thought this would be kind of like a passionate thing, but it turns out to be very, very stable, not just passionate. And some of you are leaving behind something, or let's see what it is. Something that you have been defending for a while now. Who is it? Yeah, somebody who is not very decent with you. You're leaving them behind, dear Gemini. Okay, so that's a message for some of you. And for most of you, you are getting your wish fulfilled with the start here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Maybe you were some kind of in a third-party situation that brought you a headache, but I think that's ending now in the month of September for you. Okay, so if you had like a crush on somebody who is with another person and was kind of tempted to be with you but wasn't, and this person might be ending this relationship, okay? It might have been something that they thought that will last for a long time, or like a high school sweetheart or something, but it turns out not to be. I'm gonna leave those. Okay. Yeah, I think this person did not know how to decide, because even though this card of Justice here, I was channeling the Two of Swords, and they were kind of guarding, and they did not want to see the truth, honestly, with the Hierophant in reverse here. I'm channeling this is this person energy, not yours, but you're having your happy ending either way for a once. It's just you might have to wait a little bit. Mid-month, I'd say 15th of September, I'm channeling now. You might go on a date or something with this person and kind of set the groundwork for this new relationship. This person possibly could be Aquarius or a Scorpio, or wherever your south node is. Mine is in Libra, so maybe it's in Libra for some of you, or in Aquarius, double Aquarius, house 11, house 9, Sagittarius, I'm channeling here as well. Alrighty then, so you're having your wish fulfillment. I think some of you are really starting a new relationship from mid-month. For those of you who are single, who wanted to be really in a relationship, let's just see here the moon. We have the new moon in Libra. So yeah, some of you could be like for Libra. And Libra is in your 5th house, of course, yeah. So 5th house is the house of love and relationship as well. And we do have Mercury going retrograde there from 10th of September, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 10th of September. So for some of you, this could also bring some old relationship into your life. Some unfinished business here to sort, okay? To bring justice to, okay? Because Mercury going retrograde in your 5th house of love and relationships tends to bring some unfinished business, some old person who you might have a crush on or a relationship with, and you kind of did not, you know, close the relationship the proper way. And this person might show up for a closure or actually for a restart, to start again, because we do have the new moon as well. That's a new beginning if you're in your 5th house, while Mercury is like retrograde over there as well. So yeah, it might be possible new beginning with somebody from the past, or somebody who you kind of started off with and then stopped, maybe didn't even go off the ground for some of you. And we also have the full moon in Pisces, and that would be in your 10th house. That's again going back to the first part of the reading. I didn't mention, so the full moon is in your 10th house, and it's close to Neptune. Yeah, so definitely some illusions are falling off, and your name is being cleared in the month of September for those of you who needed that. So wonderful month for you, dear Gemini. Okay, so there's a possibility of new relationship forming mid-month, and it might be actually from somebody, with somebody who you already tried to do something before, or maybe you just acknowledge each other, that you like each other. And yeah, I think this is going to be a stable relationship, okay, and a passionate one, but not in a way that you expect. It's kind of different kind of passion, maybe tantric or something like that, who knows. All right, I'm wishing you good luck with that. There's different people watching, so you all have your own cup of tea or what makes you happy. So do whatever makes you happy. All right, as long as you're not hurting anybody else in the process, you're fine. Okay, so beautiful card here to start. So we're gonna close off the reading with answering a specific question of yours. So please try to think of one question specifically that we have a direct answer from the book. Okay, thank you. All right. I saw Anne Spirit for a moment. Time to collaborate. I think this is referring to that project that you have met up with somebody, maybe just exchange a bit of information, and that's an extra confirmation for you, okay? And it's time for a deep dive. The answer to your question, be playful. Sandpiper Spirit came in reverse. Okay, let's see what's the answer to your question, dear Gemini. 51. It's a protection message, so let's see. When your heart is heavy and life seems to weight you down, Sandpiper Spirit message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in every day. Become like a playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will find you feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need right now. Enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself with abandon. This card always reminds you of that song from Monty Python movie, Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, okay? So that might be something for you to watch or just listen to that song. And, you know, because I think there is probably something, you know, hectic as well, like happening because of the candle thing as well. So if there's a minor thing that brings you down in the month of September, just be playful and remind yourself of the ridiculousness of life and how short it is, and that you probably won't remember this moment at all in 5 years or so, right? So just enjoy life as it goes. I want to thank you very much, dear Gemini, and I also want to open a book randomly somewhere and read for you. And we got Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. In the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale Spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection to light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and starless night. Hearken to the message, led into the music of the nightingale song reminds you that love is all around. Feel it and trust it in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. Okay, so I'm feeling kind of maybe beginning of September, like you don't feel things work your way, but by the mid-month and definitely by the end of September, you will feel very, very happy. We had 4 of Wands, okay? It's just the beginning of the month might be a little bit like, you know, like the fire starter here that happened. But by mid-month, you're totally cool. And by end of the month, you're extremely happy. That's what I'm channeling for you, dear Gemini. I'm wishing you all the best in the month of September. Enjoy the ride. It looks like it's going to be a fun one. And remember to be playful. Thank you very much, guys. See you in October.